already nervous enough as it is. Alright, so the reason I like being up here is because to you guys, I'm just another person. And I'm not a pastor who's going to tell you a story. I am going to tell you guys a story, but it's not a Bible story. It's not even a story about a pamphlet about the Bible. It's my own personal experience. And so this experience took me from, I'm probably where a lot of you guys are, where I believe in God, and I know He's out there, but do I really want to follow Him? Like, I keep asking Him questions, and I'm not getting answers. And I'm sick and tired of it, you know? Like, I keep asking Him questions about my own religion, and I'm not getting answers. I just won't get the answers. Who is God? Where did He come from? Like, He says He just was there. Like, is that fair for me to just believe you were just there? Like, that's not fair to me. Like, I want answers. And I'm not getting answers. And so, yeah. No, I didn't have. So, I had an experience. It was June 4th, and it was honestly the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my life. I wouldn't blame it. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. My own worst enemy. Adolf Hitler doesn't even deserve it. I actually think I might have gone to hell. I was heading there, that's for sure. Making a lot of wrong decisions, and you guys know me, you know I make mistakes. You guys have probably seen half the mistakes I do, and you know, you can accept me for that. And I understand that I'm going to make mistakes, but I also understand that I'm going to try to be better. I'm not used to holding a mic. I'm just realizing how weird it is. So, it was a normal day. I just got done taking the SATs, and my mom was not home. And yes, you guys can make fun of me now, but I did cry for my mom. Not cry, but I yelled for her, because that's how that was. And if you guys don't know, I don't yell for anybody. Like, I'm pretty independent. But basically what happened is I came home, and I was getting ready to watch a movie, and I was just going to watch a movie by myself, just sitting in the basement, whatever, like a normal Saturday. Nothing different. I turned off all the lights, sat down, and started hearing this buzzing. And it's like this weird, like a white noise the TV makes, like shh, but it was like shh, 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 and it was really like annoying. But it was coming out real slow. And eventually that was the only thing I could hear. And I'm trying to look at the TV, and I'm trying to follow the story, but the only thing I can hear and even focus on is this noise. And it's freaking me out. Like, why is this noise the only thing I can think of? And then it freaks me out because the only thing I can think of at that point is the fact that I'm thinking about the noise. Like, my mind is just looping, and it's freaking me out a little bit. But then it goes from, oh, right before this is why it really freaked me out, because I was walking around my room, and it felt like something moved through me. Like, came from behind and actually walked through me or something. And it moved me and tripped me. And I'm thinking, oh, I just tripped walking. I'm walking in a straight line, and I tripped, like, what's happening? And so I sit down and hear this noise, and it's bugging me, and I don't like it. It's very annoying, and I'll just lay down, and hopefully it'll go away, and my heart starts racing, and it's beating louder and louder and louder, and that's all I can hear, and I don't know what's going on. I can't move, I can't even lift up my arm, like I couldn't even do that. I'm laying there in pitch black, and the TV's on, but the noise coming out of the TV is, I can't hear it, but I can feel it. But I can't hear the noise. All I can hear is this shh, and but then panic set in, because behind the weird white noise, I hear laughter, but not like one laughter. It's like an evil, evil laughter with thousands of them. I'm scared, alright? Like, I've never been this scared before in my life. My whole body feels like it's on fire, because I literally am consumed in fear. It was the worst thing that had ever happened. So at this point, my hearing is gone, my sight's gone, I can't see anything, it's pitch black, and my whole reality, like, it's set in that I can't move, I can't see, I can't do anything. That sucks. But then, it gets even more serious. I can't remember my own mother. I can't remember my dog. I can't remember my girlfriend. I can't remember anything. Who am I? That's when it hit me. That's when I actually hit the point of, I think I might die. I think I might lose my mind. I think I'm gone forever, because I couldn't even remember my name. I didn't even know what I was. Couldn't tell you if I was human. I didn't even know what human was. Everything in my entire reality was gone. My reality is gone. I had no idea where I was, who I was. All I knew is I could feel the pain throughout my entire body just coursing through my blood. Pain. And laughter. All I could hear is this evil laughter. And yeah, it was pretty bad. What else? There's something else that happened. Oh, the whole time, like, I can't focus on anything, and so I'm getting scared, and I get broke down to nothing. I can't remember anything about myself, but the last thing I remember, and this is where the story gets good, is God. And I'm thinking, this is weird, that it's not Allah, it's not Buddha, it's not some other religion thing, it's God. That's the only word I could think of, and it was kind of scary because I couldn't think, like, I was thinking, what do I believe? Like, I believe there's a God, and I don't know what I believe about him. I don't even know what he is, who he is, like, what, but why is the only word I can think of God? And so I can't pray, I couldn't even get up and get a Bible. Like, at some point, if I get so scared, I'll grab a Bible and start reading. Like, hopefully that'll help, but I can't even get up. So, what is this? Is this Satan? Are these demons? Like, but all at once, my dog's scared. Like, I can't move, I'm hyperventilating, my chest is just, you can see my heart through my chest, and my eyes are as open as they can be, my mouth is as open as it can be, I'm just hyperventilating. I know this because they finally came to, because my dog is so scared, she jumps up on me, she's barking, which is scaring the crap out of me because I have no idea what she is. So I hear bark, and I don't even know what the dog is because I'm like out of it. I have no idea who I even am. But she finally jumps on me, and it scared me kind of out of it. And at first I thought maybe it's just a chemical imbalance, and I started coming out of it. But then I knew it was something spiritual. I knew that it was because I came out of it, and I was thinking, this is my dog. I'm in the basement. I know where I'm at. As soon as I knew where I was, and I stopped for a moment, I felt something reach up and grab me and pull me back down, and I couldn't move again. But this time, I had actually come up a little bit and was thinking, no, not again. This pain is too much. I have to get out of this. So I'm yelling for my mom, screaming, Mom, Mom, Mom. She's not home. I didn't even know. I actually thought it was like 2 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday night. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. The very opposite. Like, I had no idea where I'm at. Finally, I get to the point where I can get up, and I turn on the lights, and it's still, I could hear the noise, but it wasn't threatening anymore. It was annoying again. And finally, I could walk around, and I went upstairs, and the light, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, what in the world just happened? This whole time this happened, I don't know, I went down about 2, came up about 2:30, so it was a half an hour, but I don't know if it was 5 seconds or the entire half an hour, but I can tell you that it felt like 3 days. It felt like I had literally been awake and fighting for 3 days. I came up, I was exhausted, hard to move, and I just wanted to sit down and not do anything. And yeah, it was pretty bad. But the whole point of this is the fact that whatever this was, I knew it wasn't, after this had just happened, I knew maybe it was a demon, demons, Satan, whatever it was, whatever you want to call it, I know it was something bad, but it wasn't, after this had just happened, I still had peace. I could go downstairs, and 20 minutes later, I went downstairs and watched a movie. I was fine. And it went from that fear had hit me so hard that it hurt to I'm not even afraid to sit in the same place that just happened. So the main point of it is I knew God was in control, that He let this happen. That people are always asking like, oh, so-and-so died, why would God let that happen? Things have to happen to show you. And honestly, that is what happened. People can tell me that, it was this or it was this, a natural occurrence and, a chemical imbalance. But I don't care what you say. I know it's true. I know God let that happen to show me that I'm on the wrong path. I'm still making mistakes, and I'm not going to tell you to sit here and say I'm perfect, but I'm going to tell you that I'm going to try. Like, I'm going to try to better myself as a person. Bottom line, nobody can tell me that God's not real. I fully believe that He is real. That I felt that power so strong that it broke me down into something that I was nothing. But the only word I could think of was God. That was the only thing I could think of. Not the God, not God the Father, God. God, G-O-D. That is it. Because it broke me down that much. I still don't know what it was. And I don't care to, re-go through it. But I can tell you it was the best experience of my life in the worst way. Because it's the most pain I've ever felt, the most fear I've ever felt, the worst experience by far, but nobody could ever rock me off my foundation. And I talked to my mom about it, and she said it's weird timing because you're about to go to college. I was like, yeah, man, like I could have gotten to sex and drugs and drinking and money and worldly things. And she said no, that it could have been a religion, a false religion. And I think that's something that a lot of us struggle with, that we need to be careful of, that we need to be very vigilant of. Because to me, like, I don't want to sound boastful, but I'm a pretty smart guy. I like intelligence. I like the idea of knowledge. And she told me that, first person that came by and gave me a religion that said, here's all the answers you want, here's what you want to hear, this is the truth. If it made sense, if everything clicks, and it's smart, I would have fallen into it. I'll tell you guys right now, any false religion that made sense, that gave me answers, I would have been in love with. Like, this has answers. I can ask questions, I can get answers. I love it. And now I realize that's just not how it is. Like, yes, I do want answers about God, but this is so strong in me now that I don't need those answers. I'd like the answers, but I can wait. Like, I don't need answers. God is who He is. That's who He is because He says He is. I know it sounds weird, but that's just what the truth is. When He says He is the truth, He really is the truth. And I don't really know what else to say besides that. I mean, that's really like the whole story. I know it probably didn't sound as epic, but